So I think I've been overthinking how to review this for a couple of days now while I've been using it. This is a SmallRig. I know it's called SmallRig, but it doesn't look very small, does it? It is a cage system for the Sony A7R III, and it allows you to attach things like microphones, monitors, a handle grip for better stabilization, another grip on the back for lower stabilization. It just lets you do all sorts of stuff. It gives you cable management on the side with little attachments for your HDMI cables and stuff like that. And I couldn't figure out how to do a review on this because I'm not really like a techie guy. I'm not all about the specs and the this and the that. I'm about, does it work? Does it make your product or your shoot better? And I can honestly say yes. This so far has been a wonderful addition to my new Sony camera. And I've been enjoying all of the different ways in which I can customize this thing. So right now I have it set up in a way that I personally really enjoy. So I have it so I can have my little Movo microphone right here. It's basically the same thing as the Rode microphone. And that lets me, run and gun and also get audio. That's pretty damn good. I have this grip, this wooden handle grip on the side so that I can get good stabilization like this if I want to just handheld. I can also hold it like this, which is very, it's interesting to hold it like this because you can get really smooth with these 2 points of access. And you can also hold it like this to get downward shots, upward shots. And I'm looking at it all through this Sony monitor, which is fantastic. All of this together is actually really light. Like it doesn't add that much bulk because the Sony camera is so light already that adding all of these things doesn't actually make it crazy. And then, you can attach your HDMI to here and here, and then you can secure it with this so it doesn't go flying. You got a little battery on this, and it just doesn't add that much bulk, but it adds a lot of utility to your camera and to what kind of shots you can pull off. And to me, that's the most important part. So why would you get a cage rig in the first place? So I'm going to break it down piece by piece here so that you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like without anything on it. So I'm going to take the monitor off. It's a keyless system essentially. So I can just unscrew the monitor here. And there you go. So now we're down one piece. So now we don't have a monitor on there. And then we can just unscrew the microphone. And now we don't have a microphone. And then if we want, we can take off the handle. Everything just takes apart really easy. So it's like really easy to break down and carry around with you, very portable. And so now we've just got the cage system on there. So that's perfect. And this cage system just allows you to add things to your camera. So if I take the camera out, which I actually have a bracket here for my tripod, just take a coin, put it on the bottom there, and you can just unscrew your camera. So now my camera is unscrewed. I just pull it out of here. And there you go. There's my camera. And there's the SmallRig. So look at this thing. This is great. It's really strong. It's not going to break. Has tons of places to hold things. You can even go as far as to taking off the grip. There you go. So now it's just the cage. And there's the grip. And you can attach different attachments here. So for instance, if I wanted to attach the monitor via just an arm, I can do that just by screwing that in there. And then if I want to attach just the monitor for swiveling, I'd put this little SmallRig adapter on here. And that would easily adapt onto my monitor. And you just have a lot of customization. I can even extend my microphone out to the side or on the top. And so it really fits whatever you're trying to shoot, which is fantastic. So, I'm not a super techie guy when it comes to this stuff. I just like when things work, and this works really well. And it really enhances what you can do with your camera and the things that you can put on it without having to worry about everything being, overwhelming or, I don't like putting monitors and microphones on this hot shoe. I like this hot shoe to be free for things like wireless firing, remote firing, stuff like that. And so that's what I use this wireless shoe for. Plus, I also don't like putting a lot of weight on the wireless shoe because I don't want to ruin this connectivity for when I shoot stills. So putting a cage around this essentially allows you to screw things into your camera without affecting the camera itself and keeping the camera in really good shape. So that's why I use the SmallRig, and that's why I think it's a really good tool for what I do. And for all of the work that all the film work that I do and all the behind the scenes and stuff like that, it's a really easy to pack up, take apart, and easily get ready to just shoot. And that's what I like about it. Everything is easy, toolless, and ready to go. And you just have so many options. And if I want to expand from here on out, there's just so many different parts on their website on smallrig.com where you can just upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. So I'm a big fan of this system. I think it is. I think it's worth the money. I really do. It's not that expensive. Sure, it will start to add up, but it will be worth it for the stuff that you're going to put on it. So I think that it's a pretty cool thing. I know this isn't what my viewers normally watch. Like I know that I normally talk about vape stuff, but I wanted to talk about some tech gear a little bit in these upcoming days because I've been getting into this. I switched over to a Sony A7R III. And I just wanted to talk about this a little more because I find it very interesting as I'm switching over to this new system, all the different things that I'm getting, all the attachments, and how I have to adjust my systems and how I can help you guys to go and make the right choices on stuff that you may want to buy to make your systems solid and just working. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about the SmallRig. I think it's a really great tool. I've been using it, and it gives me nice, smooth handheld motion, and it just gives me a lot of versatility out in the field. And so far, I don't see any downfalls to it. It's just a good system, solid, really well built, easy to pack away, and yeah. So I'd recommend it. Definitely something you want to look into, especially if you're doing YouTube vlogging and stuff like that, or you're YouTubing, yourself, and you want to have like a monitor and your camera and you want to set it up on a tripod. This is going to let you attach microphones and your lighting and everything to it without having to worry that it won't fit on your camera itself. So lots of cool options, lots of really interesting stuff on here, and very easy to use. Someone like me can pick it up and be like, this makes sense. So anyway, hope that helped. And this has been my review, my non-tech review of the SmallRig with all of the different attachments, which why don't we just put this back together right now? So we'll show you how easy it is. Just put that on there, screw it on top. Boom. Now we've got that back on there. And then we want to put our handle back on there. So it's the SmallRig with the wooden handle with some nice teeth so it grips there. Now it's all set, not going to move, with the handle here. And then we've got the microphone attachment here, the Movo. We're just going to screw that on there. And then we're going to attach the monitor. So the monitor I put here. Screw that guy in there. So watch this. Doop-doo-doo. So monitor is all screwed in. All set. Loosen that. Twist up. Tighten that. I like how it's just all twist and tighten. Don't need any tools. Look at that. I've got my monitor. I've got a nice grip. I've got another grip for different angles. I've got my microphone. And then the coup de grace is you throw your camera in there. And you are all set. Look at that. So yeah, that's all you need. That's how it works, and I find it really interesting. Very cool system. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple more of these. I'm going to be talking about this microphone. I'm going to do some tests with it. I'm going to be talking about this monitor, and I'm also going to be talking about this really cool tripod that I got, because I've never owned a tripod that's been over $12, and I now have a professional tripod that's about $180. And let me tell you something. There is a difference. Whew, there is a difference. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. This is Tristan Pope, and I don't have a catchphrase, so see you guys later. Love you, bye.